why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis. You a queen, one less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie. If it's your first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell so that you don't miss a single upload. Now, obviously you guys know this is not a beauty channel, but from time to time I'll drop some videos, and that's because you guys keep on requesting Shbobo. Owamie, which hair are you wearing? How did you do this? How did you do that? Guys, the reason why I don't tell you where I get my hairs because I buy them. I just feel like, girl, it's 2021, know your worth. If these companies don't see the value in you, just don't, girl. Don't do it, okay? So I'll never tell you guys some of the products that I use. Like, I've tried to talk to them, and so, you know, I know I'm not into the beauty, so why should I go ahead and advertise their businesses for free? However, you guys, I am partnering up with Exquisite Hair by Zandi. So they are rebranding, but that is the handle right there on their Instagram page right now. So please do make sure that you go and follow them and check the specials that they have. Their salon, they've got a lot of stuff there, so I'm sure you will see on the page. I will leave a link in the description box down below. So thank you for partnering up with me on this video. So the hair that I'm going to basically be putting on today is this. Guys, this is gorgeous. This is a 22-inch weave, and it's gorgeous, you guys. So when it comes to me wearing it, obviously, like, it does seem a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I think it's a 20-inch. So my ninjas, you guys have seen me wear this and you guys love it. So yep, it's from Exquisite Hair by Zandi. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the installment, what I basically do to zhuzh it up, because by the time we're done here, I'm telling you, I'll have transformed. I'll be somebody that is not the one that came here. So the first thing that I do is I lay my edges. Now you can get any edge control gel from anywhere, you guys, and you can obviously use it. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and just lay my edges. I use sort of like a spoolie. If you look at that, I don't know if you can see, it's quite dirty because I use it constantly, but it seems like it doesn't wanna focus, but it's a spoolie. And so I find it easier to control than like a toothbrush. And so I just go ahead and I lay my hair. I do have edges, so obviously that's an advantage, boo-boo. And so this is how I do it. So I kind of just make them in that wavy pattern. Obviously you guys can see. If you would like for me to just do like a full how to lay your edges video, then you guys can tell me, and then we can just get into details with it, like, you know, how you can also lay yours like this, because it does seem like a lot of you guys love it whenever I lay my edges. But having them obviously helps. So yeah. So as I said, you can go ahead and just use any gel or any edge control, and that's done, you guys. Like, that was quick, that was simple, that was easy. And so when you're using a weave, you guys, that is like curly, obviously you are not gonna wanna like straighten and stuff. So what I basically do is that I do comb it like with my hair, just like that. However, you obviously are gonna also wanna have, like, you know, a spray bottle, and you're gonna spray some water. Spray, people. Now usually I do this process like outside, just because I have found that like I get water on the floor and I don't like the wiping and cleaning after myself. So I go ahead and I spray it. I do spray a little bit more, but as I said, we're inside the house and we just are not about that vibe, honey. of coming out here and having to suffer. I don't like suffering. And so I do then go ahead and use my fingers to just comb through it. And if you look at that, you will see that the curls are starting to redefine. Because I've been wearing this wig, you guys, and I love it. I love it. I feel like I've just abused it. Ever since I got it, I've been putting this wig on like day in, day out. And so I do have another wig that is Kelly. I'd say that the quality is the same from what I've seen. The quality is the same. It doesn't shed like that, you know. In my opinion, like, it's really good hair. I love it. I'm putting it on almost every day. So I really, really love it. It does have sort of like a smell a little bit, but I think maybe it's because when I went there, I actually took the display. But the smell's kind of like, it's like a hair smell. I think that is also like the sprays that maybe they were using. But other than that, yeah. So the next thing that I do, you guys, is I go ahead and use a mousse. Again, you can go and buy a mousse of any choice that you want. And so the reason why I'm telling you guys some products and not telling you guys other products is because I just feel like when we're talking about got to be glued, it doesn't really have another product that I would be like, oh yeah, go and use that, you know. So I'm gonna just give you guys like the products that I know for a fact you cannot really like go out there and get the equal. And so this is just when it comes to like the care of the hair. Honestly, my mousse is done. There's not even, wow, my mousse is done. So what I'll do is that I'll just focus on the top of my wig with it. Because girl, what am I going to do? At least the water has already done majority of the work. And so I go ahead and I put and I just, you know, like that. So the rest we're going to obviously fix as the wig is on. Actually, I'm supposed to be going somewhere, you guys. I feel like I was supposed to also do my makeup, but I feel like I won't be able to do. So the other thing again that obviously you're gonna wanna do, you guys, is you're gonna wanna put your face, like your what do they call this, like, you know, your face powder, like the face powder you use when you've put on your makeup. That's the one you need to use, but I've already used on mine, so you know, that's a step I feel like just don't forget whenever you're doing it. And so already, just because my hair is already a wavy pattern, you can see that like we've not even done anything, but it already looks amazing. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just place it like that. Now, what I can give you advice is that, you guys, whenever you're putting on your wig, don't force to put your wig the same as other people, because people's hairline is different, people's hair is different. With me, mine has to sit on my hair, especially if I've done my edges, just because there are certain parts where like it cannot happen. It cannot happen, like it has to sit over there, you understand? Because if I put it and I pull it forward, now I just look crazy. So obviously I have to put it back, and then there's a certain part where it is obviously going to be on my hair, which is why I use this got to be glued gel, the black one. So this is actually the ultra hold, they say invisible styling gel. So it's really a styling gel, but it does give me like some hold, you guys. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put that on my actual edges, girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, put on that. By now I kind of know the structure of my hair. I know where to go in, I know where to pull back a little bit. Like, you know, when I come down here, I do put it like somewhere there, just because I know that that's gonna be out. And then I also make sure that I do put it right over here. So how you apply your wig obviously is going to determine also how your wig is going to look. I feel like that's just like common sense. So yeah. And then now that we did put this gel, I don't know what's happening, but okay, I felt like I was now like looking darker than the video was actually really dark. So what's going to basically happen now is that I'm gonna go ahead and use the Got to Be Glued blasting freeze spray. I find that this gives me an extra hold, and I obviously want that, so I go ahead and just spray that. It's not so easy to control, but it's also not impossible, girl. Where there's a vendor, there's a way. So yeah, when it's like that, I know that it's gonna give me like a really nice hold. So you can wait for it to dry, but I just put it on and then I'm going to tie it. So basically, this is what I do. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this pulley, you guys, just to get some of the baby hair. I don't really like doing like complicated installments. Like, we want something that 1, 2, 3 we're done and we're out of the house, but still look beautiful. You know. Then I'm gonna also take some here. Now, if you look at that, it definitely lines with my own hair. So it kind of looks like that hair is coming from my scalp. Now, this, you guys, is a game changer for me. I know it's very dirty, but if you look at this, this is just a simple elastic band. I bought this in Boulders, and so I think that for a meter or something, I think it was like 5 rands. And I will not lie, you guys, when I come home with it, it's a little bit more thicker. I cut it in half, and that's just so that whenever I tie, I don't have to tie it all. I just tie the, you get what I mean, the edge, the front edge part. Now obviously, because I did place this down before it was dried, I do have to make sure that before I tie it, I'm gonna be tying in the right place, so I do have to be precise. When you tie it down, you guys, it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. I don't even want to lie. So what I'm going to do is that I'm obviously going to place that right there. And so because it's elastic, obviously it does stretch. I did want to get the black one, but they were out. So I was like, girl, am I walking around with this, or am I just using it in my house? Who's going to see? I guess now you guys on YouTube are going to see, but now I'm able to pull on it because it obviously stretches. And I'm gonna go ahead and just tie it. It's super late. I think I have like 15 minutes to do my makeup, so I don't even know what I'm going to do. Okay, so it's now tight, and if you look at it, I kind of also have my ears there so that it's going to hold obviously all the way. And so at this time, obviously you can go ahead and do your hair, your makeup, and then obviously let me just do something fast and I'll be right back. Like actually 1, 2. Hey, Owamie Chwazalu here, and I have some great news. If you have a YouTube channel or a business and you would like to get some affordable advertisement, I offer those services. Follow the instructions on your screen right now and say hello to some new traffic. Now let's get back to the video.